in a first for this podcast, a guest member has brought a game, has had the tenacity to bring a game, the audaciousness.
I am the family quiz master.
You do our Christmas quiz every year, don't you?
Yeah.
So I guess
Right.
it's only fair, yeah. So you've got a few questions for me. Have you got a name for it?
Not really, but we can call it Ferdy's Fun Facts.
Okay, that's what it is.
Nice alliteration.
So we're going to play a game of Ferdy's Fun Facts.
His ideas about sport, well, they could be called abstract, but here is the little quiz. It's Ferdy's Fun Facts.
So it's quite short.
Uh-huh.
Not too many questions.
That's fine.
Just trivia about random sports, really.
Okay.
So
it's fun being a contestant. I haven't had one, but I've been a contestant for a while.
I'll have to think a bit.
Yeah.
I've been testing you this weekend as well. So
yeah.
Get you in the mood for it. Okay. So first question. In what sport did the word rookie supposedly originate?
Ooh, no.
That's it.
ABCs. Okay.
No ABCs. I can do an ABC if you need it, but we'll start with
me an ABC.
ABC.
It helps
okay.
the quiz go along, I think.
Okay. So I'm going to say tennis,
Mhm.
badminton,
Yeah.
or chess.
Ooh. Okay. So chess has a rook, so that's a thing.
Yeah, true.
But why would a beginner in chess be called a rookie? Because they use their rooks a lot.
Yeah, rooks are pretty good pieces.
They are quite good, but everyone would use the rooks, not just beginners.
Yeah.
What were the others? Tennis and badminton.
Yeah.
So badminton, I can't think of anything that a rook would be in badminton. Yeah. Oh, what about the bird? The rook.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe they used to use a bird instead of a shuttlecock. They used to whack that over the net.
Yeah, that's the inspiration for our stork kicking.
Exactly. Yeah, they took inspiration from us retrospectively. It would work, I think.
You could make a tenuous link.
It would be that. It's more likely to be that than tennis. They wouldn't use the rook in tennis to hit, would they?
You can imagine not.
No, because it's not ball shaped.
Not really aerodynamic.
No, exactly, and nor is a shuttlecock. So, well, it kind of is aerodynamic, but in a specific way.
Very specific direction.
That I think a bird would be as well. So, I think it's either that or chess. The chess makes sense to me, sort of, because of the rook. But I think you've deliberately done that to try and put me off. So I think badminton. Badminton.
You are wrong.
Oh,
it is chess.
Is it? Oh, you're rubbish doing agencies.
Or am I very good?
Well, yeah, you've put me off nicely. Well done.
So apparently, supposedly, it's very like there's not any concrete evidence on this.
Okay.
But supposedly, rookies in chess, that's where it originated. They started calling beginners rookies due to being the last piece that can be moved on the chessboard. You can't move the rook until you've moved other pieces. So it's the last piece that you can move. You can move every piece at the start, other than the queen.
Can't move the bishop.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's wrong, but it definitely came. It supposedly comes from chess.
So it supposedly came from chess because it's the last piece you can move. It would often be the last piece that you would develop, isn't it?
Yeah.
And why does that make you a rookie?
I don't know.
Because you're the last cab off the rank when people are choosing teams or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, it's very tenuous.
But there are other places it could have come from.
Yeah,
but supposedly it comes from that.
It sounds
in
to me
sport,
like
it comes from chess.
You could easily have just made that up. You've not really got enough evidence to corroborate it.
Maybe I did. I don't think I did.
You read it on the internet somewhere. All right, fine.
Google it
fine.
Afterwards.
Yeah, I'll take the X.
Yeah. So that's one down.
Yeah.
One to me.
No.
Tennis. Question 2.
Okay.
Tennis has been an Olympic sport since 1896.
Mm-hmm.
True or false?
Ooh. True or false? So they used to have real tennis, but I don't know if that was ever in the Olympics. I think. Oh, and when did you say 1896?
1896.
Is that when the first Olympics was?
I think it was. Yeah.
1896. Is
Modern
that
Olympics.
Paris, or was it in Athens?
Athens.
Was it?
I believe so.
Okay. There was an early one in Paris, but I think that might be later.
I think the first one was in Athens.
It would make sense, wouldn't it? So did they have lawn tennis? Did you say lawn tennis?
I didn't say lawn tennis, but
it is lawn tennis. Okay. I don't think real tennis has ever been in the Olympics. So
it has ever been in the Olympics.
Real tennis.
What's real tennis?
Real tennis is a different game. We've talked about this on the podcast before.
I should have listened.
Yeah, it was one of our WWEs. They have it's like kind of like a squash court,
right,
where it's got walls. But it's like a tennis court where you've got a net like a tennis court would normally have.
Okay.
But it's got walls around the sides and like a pitched roof on the one side. You have to hit up onto the pitched roof. It's only got one half of a pitched roof.
Right.
It has to go up on there for the serve
Right.
to come down onto the other side of the court, and then you can just whack it around.
That sounds incredible.
It is very interesting to watch.
I'll have to Google that.
Yeah, it's worth a watch. I would recommend it.
But it's not that.
But it's
I'm
not that.
I'm talking about
lawn tennis. Boring old lawn tennis.
Yeah.
What was it in the 1896 Olympics?
Wimbledon had begun by then, I believe.
Yeah, I think
So it was a recognised thing.
Was it in the Olympics? I'm going to say no, because it was a fairly new sport at this time. So I'm going to say no. False.
So, once again, you are kind of wrong,
what?
but also kind of right.
What do you mean, kind of?
So, it was in the Olympics in 1896.
Right.
But in 1924, it was removed from the Olympics.
Oh, well, I'm not right then. I'm wrong.
Well, yeah. You're wrong for the question, but you also are right.
In what way am I right?
Well, I say, has it been in the Olympics since 1896?
Oh.
And it hasn't.
So I'm right?
Yeah.
Oh.
But you're also wrong. But you're right in for the question. Well done.
Because I didn't even listen to that bit of the question, so there was a gap.
Yeah.
How long was it out of the Olympics for? Was it brought
About
back in?
40 years.
Really?
Yeah, it came back in 1966 as a demonstration sport.
Really?
And then properly in 1988.
66?
That was around 66.
That was a World
Might
Cup
be 68.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, okay. Oh.
Yeah.
So it was out for a long time.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
88, properly back in the Olympics.
Yeah. So it was a demonstration in 68 and then wasn't it reintroduced
Apparently
straight
not,
away?
yeah.
Right. I did not know that. I've always thought it is a bit of a weird one to be in the Olympics, tennis.
Yeah.
It's I
It's
don't
a very
know.
specific mastery, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know. It's just one of those sports that it feels like it's got such a like football, where it doesn't really feel like it fits in the Olympics.
Yeah.
'Cause it's got such a
It's
big.
kind of just in there because it's big.
Yeah, exactly.
Internationally.
It feels like it's just there to bring viewers
Yeah.
because it doesn't need it. It's got like Wimbledon and it's got all the majors.
Yeah.
People don't really put the Olympics at the top like they do in a lot of sports.
No.
So, okay. Yeah, interesting.
There you go.
Interesting fact. So I'm right.
So yeah,
I'm
that's
from
1
two.
to 1.
Yeah.
So question 3.
Mhm.
Who holds the record for the most headers in the heading goals in the Premier League? Most headers in a Premier League.
Okay. Well, I've
In their
got
career.
an idea who this would be.
Mm.
I would think it'd be Alan Shearer
Okay.
because he was a heading genius
Correct.
in the times.
Yeah.
Is that the correct answer, or are you just saying
No,
correct?
so I'm saying
that
he
was
is a heading genius.
Okay.
Also a goal scoring genius.
Yeah, he scored a lot of goals.
A lot of goals.
Yeah,
The most goals.
Had a cannon of a right foot, didn't he?
He did.
Did he score the most headed goals in just the Premier League?
Just the Premier League.
Not
the
the
Premier
First
League era.
Division. Yeah, okay. That would be my guess. Would be
Alan Shearer?
Alan Shearer, yeah.
Okay. That is wrong.
Oh,
Peter Crouch.
Peter Crouch.
51.
Was it really? That surprises me because although he was good in the air, I didn't think he scored that many
Yeah.
with his head.
He
I
scored.
thought
Yeah.
he usually bundled the ball in with his feet.
Another interesting Peter Crouch fact. Peter Crouch is one of the only 28 players to score more than 100 goals in the Premier League.
Really?
Yeah. One of the few.
That doesn't surprise me, to be honest,
Yeah.
because he was very not just prolific, but he was around for a long time. People always wanted to pick him up because he was a.
You forget
focal
how
point.
good Peter Crouch was.
I don't know about good. I think
Wow. Starting striker for Liverpool and Tottenham.
he had longevity.
Yeah,
Crouch.
a very specific skill.
Exactly. Yeah, he had.
Heading.
Yeah, he was kind of a Moneyball kind of player, wasn't
Yeah.
he? Like he had good mastery over the stats that he was good at.
I'd say so.
Yeah,
Personal hero of mine.
you love him, do you?
I did. I wrote to him
Yeah.
back when I was
Did
a kid.
you?
Yeah, he never
That's
replied,
cute.
sadly.
Oh,
Lost a bit of respect
yeah.
for him.
Well, you
But-
should write to him again.
I might.
Tell him when
Yeah.
you see him in Swansea.
Yeah, he's down there playing cricket this weekend.
Is he? Yeah. with I don't know, James Harden or something.
Yeah, he's always there.
Yeah,
He loves it.
Lives there now.
Yeah, flies over every
Yeah.
weekend. Got a summer holiday in Mumbles.
Who can blame him?
Beautiful place.
Yeah.
Question 4. So a 2 to 1 now. I'm winning.
2-1 down. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Question 4. Australia have won the last rugby.
Last rugby.
Australia
Yeah.
have won the last 9 Rugby League World Cups. True or false? The last 9.
That's crazy. The last 9. So I went to the semi-finals of the last Rugby League
Oh,
World
really?
Cup. They were at Oh no, it might not have been the last one. Might have been the one before. Actually.
I think 2018 was the last one.
Yeah, I would have gone to the one before that. It was at Wembley, I think.
Oh, right.
It was certainly in London.
Okay.
Me and Marius went to that, and New Zealand played England in the first semi-final. We saw both the semi-finals on the same day.
Okay.
They were back to back.
Oh, right.
New Zealand played England in what was an incredible semi-final.
Yeah.
New Zealand won in the last second of the match.
Wow.
Where they scored a last second try and like broke England's hearts.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And then Australia played Fiji and beat them like 80-0.
Yeah.
It was
I can
one of
imagine.
the worst games I've ever seen of anything.
Oh dear.
They just absolutely ran them over.
Yeah.
So that would suggest to me that Australia may well have had a good period of dominance in the sport. Did they win that World Cup?
9 years is, what, 36?
No,
No
9
World Cups is 36 years.
36 years. It's a long time.
I'm talking since the 80s.
Yeah. It's a long, long time. I'm going to say true.
Say true?
Yeah.
It is false.
Oh, damn it.
They won 8 of the last 9.
Oh.
In 2008, they lost narrowly to New Zealand.
2008?
Yeah.
I don't think that was the one I went to. I think
No.
it was the one after that.
That'd have been before you went to uni. So I
Oh
imagine
yeah, of
not.
course it would. Yeah, I wouldn't. No, 2008 was the year I started uni, but it wasn't that year that I went to it. It was after that. Oh, so there was one in 2008 and in
Yeah.
2018.
16.
Oh,
What did I
think
say?
it's 18. Oh, okay.
I was wrong.
Oh, it might have been the 16 one that I went to then.
It's like 3
Possible.
years.
It's possible that I went to that one. I can't remember. Anyway,
But yeah, so
so I was close,
Yeah,
but no
very
cigar,
close.
and they lost in
it was
2008.
a tricky one.
Yeah, because these are
'Cause-
all
'cause they-
tricky
'cause they
bloody
are-
questions.
Yeah, well,
The
welcome to my quizzes.
the Alan Shearer one. You didn't even give me any people.
Oh, I could have done. You
headed
didn't ask
goals.
for them. You
I
assumed
should've.
you knew.
I didn't assume I knew. I just I played the questions as it came.
Well,
I was never going to get
So
the
it
answers
is.
right, was I?
all right. If you're struggling, I'll help you out.
All right. How many more questions have you got?
Two more questions.
2 more questions, and I'm what one from 4 so far.
1 from 4 so
Oh
far.
dear.
Yeah.
Okay.
So question 5. Throughout the Middle Ages,
Mhm.
monarchs banned sports like football, bowls, and golf because it was distracting archers from practicing. True or false?
Sports like football, bowls, and golf.
Golf. Yeah.
In the
So
Middle Ages.
So all the sports.
all the
all the big
sports that they had
sports
at the
that-
time.
yeah.
So you're saying in the Middle Ages,
The Middle Ages.
they didn't have football, not
Well,
association
it would have been the old,
football.
yeah, no, the old version of football.
Sports like their equivalent of
Yeah,
right, and they had golf, did they?
supposedly.
Middle-aged golf.
I mean, maybe we're talking until more recently.
What do you mean?
When's
until
the Middle
more
Ages?
recently?
When did that end? 1600s?
No, the Middle Ages ended before that.
Is it?
Yeah, like I don't know, 1400s.
Oh.
Like the Tudors aren't Middle Ages.
No,
No.
I think they had golf.
What do you mean you think they're golf? Where have you got that from? You're just pulling stuff out your arse.
Horrible history, isn't it?
This is a false question. This is
Well,
absolutely false.
It was on a trivia website, so
Wait, so you're saying it's true?
Huh?
Are you saying it's true or false?
Well,
You're not
the
saying the
question
answer.
was on.
The question was on a trivia website. So you've not looked into it any further.
You didn't
than
give me
that.
much time. I had about 20 minutes before the
That's true. I, was
the
doing,
podcast
I wrote down
started.
loads of stuff before we started this game.
Well, it's my first time.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, I have questions about this one.
Yeah.
When it's supposed to be like golf is supposed to have been around a long time, I think.
Okay, I'll do a quick Google search
All right.
on when golf began.
Well, say the other sports is golf, football, and I don't know they were distracting from archery. So
Yeah,
what was the other sport?
bowls.
Bowls. I could see bowls being a sport for a long time because you just get circle things and throw them a place.
Yeah.
Like that. That is a sport that could have like been around a long time. Golf to me seems like a more modern sport.
Apparently, golf is 15th century,
Yeah, which is not. Oh,
so it's around the end of the Middle Ages.
1400s cat as Middle Ages. I'm not sure.
I don't know who was king.
I'm not sure who they're talking about Middle Ages either. Like are they saying in England?
Maybe. I assume.
I am assume.
We were we were quite well known for our archery, right?
Were we?
I think so.
No,
Longbowmen.
like the
That was
Mongols
that was a
were.
British thing. No,
What was?
Longbowmen?
Longbowmen?
Yeah.
Oh, like everyone had archers, didn't
Age of
they?
Empires.
Yeah, Age of
That's
Empires.
our unique unit.
Is it?
Yeah.
Longbowmen. So
British longbowmen.
Is it? Oh, okay, maybe we were then. We always had like the slits in the castle windows, didn't we, for archers to fire out
I
of?
think that's everyone. Everyone has.
Not
slits,
everyone
don't
has castles though, do they?
they? European.
Europeans mostly do. I'm going to say false. I think that's false. I think you just made it up.
It would have been a good one to make up, but supposedly it's true.
Like all these ones that are supposedly true.
Okay, we'll maybe call that one a maybe.
I need you to give me
give you a
more
half
parameters.
point.
Yeah, give me a
That
half
one.
point. Yeah, that's good.
1.5 from 5.
All right.
Okay, final question. In the world of fencing, what is meant by the term the Smirnov incident?
The Smirnov incident.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you some options for this one, 'cause it's very
give me
difficult
some
to just
options.
think of
'Cause
anything.
I've got
anything
no
it could
idea.
possibly
It
be.
could be something to do with vodka. That's the only thing I
Yeah.
can think.
Well, that's one of the options.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not.
Someone poked us a hole in some vodka.
So,
with
option
their
1.
épée.
It means the accidental death of a competitor.
Okay.
Question 2. Both players turning up drunk to the fight.
Okay.
Question 3. 3 fighters at once.
Ooh. 3 fighters at once. Sounds awesome.
You'd love to see it.
Yeah. How would they do it? I guess you just get a point whenever you hit someone, right?
Yeah.
That's how fencing's done, right?
Spin around with a
So
sword.
like
out.
poke, poke.
Yeah.
Poke, poke.
There's
Yeah.
also different forms of fencing where it's
I know.
slash,
I know.
rapiers.
We talked about this
Did
last
you?
week on
I
the
should
show.
listen
Yeah.
to the show. shouldn't I?
Yeah. It's actually quite
Last
an
week, that's
interesting.
quite funny.
Yeah, very recently. It came up in one of the quizzes we did on Fun
Lucky
Trivia.
I didn't come up with that question, so it was impossible.
But you could have done. You could have come up with that. That would have been good because I'd have known the answer. I don't know the answer to this.
No.
So it could be 3-person fencing. That's a possibility, I think. 2
Yeah.
people coming up drunk, I think, is silly. Like
Well, it's the Smirnov incident.
I know, but
So
that's
you assume it's a one-off rather than an actual thing.
yeah. But you've just taken the word Smirnoff and run with that. I think
Maybe.
that's what I think in that one. So I'm writing that out straight away. So the other one was what? What was
The
the first?
accidental death of a competitor.
Accidental death. I mean, that's a possibility.
They are playing with swords.
They are, and like you say, some of them are slashing swords that could actually probably do some damage.
Mm.
Like, I can't imagine you would die from... Although, actually, have you ever done fencing?
I've not.
We did fencing very briefly at Cartmel.
Really?
Very, very briefly. There was some fencing equipment, and they were just like, yeah, let's have a go with it. And we had to put the masks on.
Yeah.
And they said, you have to be very careful, because like the swords are like bendy. And if you stab them into someone and like flick it up, it can like flick the sword up into their face and like do some proper damage.
It's not very nice.
Yeah, that's why they wear those massive grill masks.
Yeah,
But if you're not wearing a grill mask,
You're playing with swords, it's a possibility.
yeah, anytime you're playing with swords, you're asking for trouble, really, aren't you? So, accidental death of a competitor, I think that's too bleak, so I'm going to say no on that one. So it's the last one. Was the last one 3-person?
3-person.
I want
fencing.
it to be that one, so I'm going to say it's that one.
Yeah. So it's not been a great quiz for you, James.
Damn it.
You've got this one wrong again.
I quite often go for the one that I want it to be.
Yeah. It might be a thing. It's not the Smirnov incident. So the Smirnov incident relates to an event in 1982. Not even that old, really. Midway through the bout, one competitor's sword broke, snapped in half,
Yeah.
and on his thrust, it pierced through the person's eye,
God.
and
And killed him.
died 9 days later.
Oh, that's horrendous.
Yeah.
What a way
It was
to bring down the end of
It
this
was
fun
a
quiz.
3-time world champion.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So it can happen to anyone.
And Smirnov was his name, was it?
Yeah.
Smirnov was his name, oh.
Smirnov
Wow.
was his name. Yeah. That's the joke of it to end.
That is horrible. Well done
Yeah.
for bringing down the tone of this whole
That's my job.
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Oh well, so I did terribly, but not as badly as that. So I'm
1.5 from 6 is not great.
it's not great. But you didn't give me any 1 out of 3, so
I did you 1.
I did 2.
You got it right.
Yeah, see? I
rest
got
were
all,
true and
I got
false,
all the
though.
true and false ones wrong. Yeah, I didn't do very well. Oh well,
Yeah.
I'll do better next
Is
week.
what it is.
Yeah.
His ideas about sport, well, they could be called abstract. But here is the little quiz, it's Ferdy's Fun Fact.